Namaste. Welcome to day 4 of 7 Days of Grounding series. Today's practice will be called Rooted Presence, as we will find grounding by moving through some poses that will be mostly standing or rooted poses. So we will cultivate that sense of stability by standing on our legs and feet mostly. For this, I advise you to find a place where you can practice, where you have some kind of grip under you. Again, if you want to practice on your yoga mat, you can do that. If you are not having a yoga mat, maybe make sure that your surface is not a sliding one. You maybe want to have a carpet or something that is helping you to hold the poses. Another small advice is to remove your socks to cultivate that sense of connection with the ground. Good. Once you are ready, we can start. We will start today's practice on a standing position. So take your position where your feet are parallel to each other, hip width apart. Lift your toes, open your toes, and then slowly bring them down, kind of gripping onto your support, onto the floor, the ground. And then maybe you can shift the weight a little bit back and forth to find that center, that central point where you can really feel stable. The weight is equally distributed on the left, on the right foot, and also on the front of the foot and towards the heels. Find that center between all these points. Relax your arms to the sides of the body. Slight activation in the abdomen to keep the navel towards the spine. To align all the body from our heels to our hips, shoulders, and top of the head, growing up nice and tall. Close the eyes for a moment. Take one deep inhalation to extend a little bit higher from the top of your head. And with the exhalation, keep those spaces while you release all the thoughts, the tensions, all the unnecessary things to the ground. Again, inhale to extend, to lift, and with the exhalation, release, root. Slowly flicker your eyes open and we start our practice. Inhale, extend your arms to the sides and up. With the exhalation, make sure that your shoulders are down away from the ears. Keep breathing in and out from the nose. With the right hand, you can take hold of your left wrist. Inhale, extend, lift a little bit higher the left side of the body, and with the exhalation, fold slightly over your right side. Keep pushing onto your left foot. Extend from your left fingers and then release your right arm to the side of the body. Keep it soft, no activation in the shoulder, no activation in the wrist. And root while the side of the body is extending. Breathe in and out. With the next inhalation, come back up to center. With the exhalation, release the left arm to the side of the body. Maybe you feel a little bit tickling here. It's our blood that is flowing. It's a good sign. And then inhale, lift your both arms up. With the exhalation, release your shoulders away from the ears. Keep on breathing. And then with the left hand, take hold of the right wrist. Inhale to extend a little bit more up, and with the exhalation, fold over your left side. Inhale and exhale. Push down with your right foot, especially. Relax your left arm to the side of the body. Breathe in and out. With the next inhalation, come back up. With the exhalation, release your arm to the side. You can a little bit move your shoulders if you need to. Good. And then hands to your hips. Here we will open our legs and arms. So maybe you can start by extending your arms to the sides and then open your legs. Make sure that you are not sliding to the sides. So if you need to change the surface where you are practicing, do it now. You want to have that grip, that stability. Feet are parallel by now, and make sure that you have a nice stand. We don't want to have the feet too close to each other, but also not too much to feel unpleasant sensations in the inner thighs. Then place your hands to the hips. Turn your right foot facing outward, so basically facing the side. And the left foot can either come a little bit slightly in or be parallel where the first position was. Hips are on the same line. Tuck your tailbone under, so you are kind of tilting a little bit the pelvis here so that you can root really the tailbone towards the ground. Relax your arms. Inhale, lift your arms up. With the exhalation, we bend our right knee and we bring the arm parallel to the floor. Again, inhale, extend your leg, extend the arms up. With the exhalation, bend your right leg and come with the arms parallel to the ground. Inhale up, once more. Exhale now, bend your knees and the arms are parallel to the floor. You can gaze over your right fingertips. Feel that nice stability, that nice grounding sensation through both legs evenly. And try not to go forward with your chest. You are really keeping your spine on a vertical line here. Breathe in this warrior pose. Warrior two. Breathe in and out. Feel how the legs are grounding more and more. And then bend your right elbow and place your forearm over your right thigh. The left hand can come over your hips so that you can push slightly back your left shoulder. You can gaze up if it's okay for your neck or forward. And then extend your left arm up. Keep the right knee bent here. And then extend the arm overhead. You can look forward, or maybe you want to challenge yourself and look over your left hand. Breathe in and out, root on both feet. And with the next inhalation, we come up, hands to the hips, exhaling, and then bring your feet parallel to each other. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, look up. With the exhalation, come forward with your chest, bringing the spine parallel to the floor. Inhale here to extend from your tailbone to the top of the head. And with the exhalation, fold completely wherever you reach. There is not a necessary point to reach. We can just leave the position how we are feeling today, how the body is allowing us today Then slightly bend your knees if you feel tension in the back of the legs, and just relax the upper body wherever it's reaching. You can also a little bit move from left to right. Relax your neck, say yes and no with your head. Try to relax your upper body while the lower body, the legs, are nice and strong. Breath by breath, maybe we deepen a little bit this fold. And the legs are kind of pushing towards each other, towards the center. And then bend your knees, hands to the hips, slowly come up, rolling up, one vertebra at a time. And we do the other side. So this time, turn your left foot towards the side and bring your right foot slightly in. Relax your arms to the sides. Inhale, raise both arms up. With the exhalation, bend your left knee and come with your arms parallel to the floor. Inhale up, extending the leg, extend the arms up. With the exhalation, bend the knee and arms parallel to the floor. Inhale up once more. With the exhalation, bend your knee, and if it's necessary, you can even widen a little bit your stance of the feet. Gaze over your left fingertips here for this warrior two on this side of the body. Again, your spine is on a vertical line. The lower part of the body is active. But we try also not to forget the upper part, that it's anyhow aligning here. And never stop breathing. And then bend your left elbow, bring your forearm on top of the left thigh, right hand to your right hip. Roll a little bit back your right shoulder, lift your right arm up. And then if you feel good, you can bring your right arm overhead and gaze towards your hand. If not, you can keep looking forward or down, wherever your neck is finding its comfort. Keep bending over your left knee. Inhale and exhale, feel the extension of this side. And then inhale, come up to center. Exhale, hands to the hips and feet parallel to each other. Now heel and toe, bring your feet a little bit wider than your hip width. The feet are pointing slightly outward, kind of 45 degrees. We will do dynamically a movement that will allow us to squat a little bit more down. So firstly, roll your shoulders back. Inhale, look up. And with the exhalation, bend slightly your knees and come forward with your chest. Here, maybe you can even relax your arms. You can bend your knees and kind of squat, like if you want to sit on a chair. For some of you, this may be the reaching point. For some other people, maybe you can try squatting down with your glutes coming towards your heels, Malasana. Inhale, we all extend our legs, hands to the shins or the thighs, and we do that again. Exhale, bend your knees and fold Forward with the chest, bending the knees wherever you can. If possible, you reach Malasana and breathe. Breathe in the pose wherever you are at. Once more, inhale, we all extend our legs, hands to the shins or to the thighs. And with the exhalation, bend the knees, fold until where it's possible, and stay there a couple of breaths. If you can, bending the knees and coming down to the squat, Malasana squat, you can bring maybe your hands to prayer position. If not, release the pose whenever you feel it's right. And with the help of the hands, we all can come to a seated position. Bend your knees, bringing your feet parallel to each other, hands behind you on the ground. Inhale here. And with the exhalation, knock your knees to one side, look to the opposite side. Inhale, center. With the exhalation, knees to the other side and gaze the opposite way. Inhale, center. Exhale once more each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Come forward and bring your legs to a comfortable crossed position, cross-leg position. If you need to have a pillow with you, you can sit on your pillow. Find your position and close your eyes. Allow your hands to rest on the thighs, on the knees, wherever you feel it's comfortable. Take one deep inhalation from the nose. Blow it out from the mouth. Again, inhale deeply from your nose. Blow it out from your mouth. Now continue by breathing in and out from your nose. Bring one hand to your belly and find that abdominal breathing. Every time we inhale, the belly expands. Every time we exhale, the belly comes in. Connect to your flow, connect to your breath. Find the stillness within you. And know that every time you need to cultivate that grounding sensation, it's always available within. No matter what you are facing in the life, whatever is happening, you can always find that spot within you. Your inner stable grounding sensation. Come back to your natural flow of the breath. Release your hand. Slowly flicker your eyes open. Thank you very much for joining me in this practice. I hope it was good and that you liked it. And see you next time with the next step of this grounding journey. Namaste.